What's your favorite Lou Duva story? I wanted that from you a few weeks
it's
ago.
in the book. So here we go.
Let's go.
I'm standing near the tunnel before Madison Square Garden fight. And, part of the book has to do with the fraud. The smoke, the rap music, the hands in the air, all of this stuff and the bullshit talk. Okay, well, it's time for this kid to go fight, and the music plays, and Lou says, "Let's go, let's go," and the kid says, "I ain't going." I said, "What do you mean you ain't going?" "I ain't going. That's not my music. I don't go till I hear my music." Lou turns to me and he says, "Can you ever hear shit like that? Can you imagine Joe Louis standing there and saying he's going to wait for his music?" That's the story of boxing.
That's Lou, and that's Lou Duva for you too.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Lou Duva was. When I first met Lou Duva, I was a night editor and a morning editor, if there is such a thing, at the Patterson Evening News, which is struggling to exist. I don't even know if it exists anymore. Mm-hmm. But I would come in at 5:30 in the morning, and I'd lay out the sports pages. Then I'd go home around 9 o'clock. I'd come back at 6 o'clock and start taking the night basketball games. And so I'm all alone in this building, in not the best of neighborhoods, and I hear this clump coming up the stairs, and it's Lou Duva. And I had never seen him before. The first sight of Lou Duva for a young man is a frightening sight, As I said to him later on, Lou, I asked him how many years he boxed. He told me, I said, "Lou, you had to be a puncher, not a boxer with that face." So, he really, what can I say? I love the guy, but he looked like an ad for a fighter who had 4 too many fights. And so he says to me, "I'm here." I said, "Well, who are you?" He says, "Here," and he hands me an envelope. I said, "Well, what is this?" He says, "Give this to Gooter. Don't open it. It's none of your business. And remember, my fight gets the streamer on the first page." And he walks out. I go, "Who is that?" Well, I didn't know what to do. Well, in those days, writers weren't paid very much. And writers who've been around a long time, and I had not been around a long time at that, learned you don't do it. I mean, this is not the way it is today. There was graft. And he was paying this fellow for the headline in the paper. But that's how we met. And I'll tell you, we had a lot of fun together.
I bet.
He was the soul, I'll put it this way, he was the leftover soul of what used to be boxing.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern, on Audience.